Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm about to show you how I made my dream house of CB dress. I've been looking at this dress forever and I've been wanting to buy it, but it costs $300 and I don't have that influencer money just yet. I actually found this dress at a vintage shop last year and I was like, this would be a good dress to do a thrift flip. I'm actually wearing the finished product right now that I will show you at the end, and you will see the process and how it came to be, and I think it came out so good. I did run into a few problems where a different fabric would have been better for the type of look that I was going for, but overall I think we ended up with something really good. Starting off, I just tried on the dress. You could see how long it is. It was very long. It didn't fit that good. It was for a tall person, obviously, but that just means I had a lot of extra fabric to work with for what I needed. And the shape of the top and the design of the top was actually really good. That really helped pull everything together towards the end. And having the strings that tie in the back is good too, because that's what the original dress has as well, and it's gonna kind of help keep everything fitted. It wasn't puffy enough like I wanted. The House of CB dress is really puffy and I like that, so I needed to make a double circle skirt. That's what I wanted. I had to take the skirt apart, and the skirt was really long and really wide enough for me to just cut out a double circle skirt with the skirt fabric, and then I needed to reattach the skirt to the top while still trying to keep that triangle silhouette type thing that the shirt has at the bottom. So basically I made a new skirt with the old skirt. Okay, this is the skirt on. I made a lining just now. I just got some very thin white fabric because this is like see-through, especially in the light. You can see that this is kind of see-through. It's kind of transparent. The lining helps a little, but I still feel like I'll wear like a slip dress under it. And I haven't taken the sleeves off the top yet because I was really trying to not mess up on the skirt, but I did like cut off the back here. I cut off some so it's not so high up on my neck, and I did cut out the zipper. And so let's see the vision, because it is still going to be short sleeve because I like the sleeves, but I do want it to be a summer dress. Just the process. It looks kind of crazy right now, but it's just the process. Just picture it. This is going to be sewed up to here. It's going to be hemmed at the bottom. And I also liked to add the lining to kind of make the dress look a bit more fuller, because the fabric itself, I think it's kind of structured. I think it's structured just enough for a nice summer type fabric, not too heavy. Okay, so obviously this is the top, no lining. I'm gonna have to try to get some lining in the top part. Like, let's look. Is that gonna kind of ruin the color? It'll probably just brighten up the color. So yeah, I definitely need some lining in there. I do like the sleeves. Like, look at these buttons. What I want to do next is cut out the collar because I'm working with fabric from the dress. So I hope what I have left, it should be enough for the collar. I kind of want to add a little elastic band. This does have a bit of a stretch, but I want it to be like a bit of a little puffy sleeve up at the top. So I want to have an elastic band on it and try to get that in. So what I need to do next is cut out the collar, and I never made a collar before. I always wanted to, so now is the time, and I just need to watch that video very carefully, get the measurements right, and make sure everything is done right. It is about 12 a.m. and all I had was a matcha, so I'm down to starvation. I'm gonna eat while I watch the collar video again because I only watched it once. This is the video that I'm watching to make my collar because she has like, it looks exactly like the collar I need. So I'm hoping I have enough fabric left for the ruffles. Okay, so I'm back a few hours later and here's where I'm at. This is the skirt and the lining, but with the top I took out the original zipper that was left over. And I made the collar, so I'm gonna have to attach that together, put the ruffle on, but the collar is great, it's long enough. I actually traced it out the collar from this, a detachable collar that I have, and just made it a little bit extra long that I needed. And I have this hidden zipper to attach instead, but now that I'm looking at it, it might be way too short, and I might have to get a non-hidden zipper because it can't even go all the way down to the skirt. I am just seeing this. Okay, so that is not the zipper. But what I need to do first, before I sew on the collar, I need to attach the dress part to the skirt. So I just need to attach this together. That way I can cut it out. Cut it both right where the shirt is cut, and then add the zipper. Then after I add the zipper, how am I gonna add the zipper with the collar? Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Okay, so here it is. I was gonna see how I was gonna pin it, like over on the back of the dress. I started and I was just gonna pin it from like that, like usual. But then when you come to the front, I can't really pin it like that because it's got this little shape thingy, and I want that to show. So I feel like would it look so bad if I just kept it hemmed like that, attached like that? Like it's gonna go kind of over the thing here, so it's gonna like sew over it, and this is gonna be like kind of facing back. But I feel like that won't really be like a big show. And so then as it transitions to the front, it's got this. I don't think it'll be too noticeable, and I think this could do, like, it will, the puffiness of the dress will really kind of hide that if it's like wasn't a good technique. And I just attached the collar so we could see the vision. So yeah, it's looking good right now. I got some juice. It's kombucha with some fruit juice. Okay, so yeah, and I just put the sleeves inside out, but this is like my goal for the sleeves and stuff. I'm going to add elastic at the edges. And yeah, so I want to sew this part, sew the zipper, attach the collar. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to attach. Okay, well, the neck part is long enough. Even if the zipper has to stop at the collar, I think my head can surely get through here. I hope. It is a bit stretchy, so that helps. So I think it will be okay. It's 2 days later. I have not worked on this dress since Wednesday, and it's Saturday because it was not going to be done to be uploaded on Friday. So I needed to film something on Thursday to have it scheduled for Friday. And yeah, it's been a busy days. But here's where I'm at. So I tried to sew on the top part, but if you can see, it's skipped some threads and it just doesn't look good. So I don't know if I need to change my needle. So I'm going to try to change my needle and go over it again. So I'm going to have to take out these stitches, but I also don't know if I should just like cover up that part, like just sew the dress on like this and call it a day. I don't know. I kind of want this. So I'm going to undo it, see if changing the needle works, and try it again. And then after that, I want to get the collar on. Should I put on the zipper before I get the collar on? I think I should put on the zipper and then get the collar on and get started on the collar part. The sleeves will be the easiest and quickest part, so I'm going to do that last. So yeah, I'm going to undo those stitches. Okay, we are back. It's actually the next day again. This is taking so long. The machine kept jamming up yesterday, and so it took me forever to figure out how to attach the skirt. But here's what it's looking like right now. So we got the bow in the back. The thing is, I do need to finish up the hidden zipper because you can kind of see the zipper coming out. I feel like it doesn't look bad. I can leave it if I don't feel like it. I really wanted this square right here. I almost did it where it would just be like this because I couldn't figure out like how to have this still looking good because the machine kept bunching up. It would skip a few threads, and no matter what, it still wouldn't fix, even though it seemed like it was fixing. There's literally a needle sticking out the back. And so what I ended up doing right here is taking out the original stitches that were right here. I took them out completely, and these are the ones that I put in myself. So can you tell that these are like skipped stitches here? So like I don't know why it did that, but I feel like it looks good enough. And like I couldn't just have this like not there and just have it shaped at the top because I kind of need the triangle because I have a short torso, so this kind of helps make everything look a little more balanced. The fact that it's like a deep v-neck helps with that too. This is kind of a sneak peek of where we're at, where we're going, and I'm gonna do the sleeves last where I shorten the sleeves, but this is how it's going. I think it's looking good. We're gonna try to finish this because it has been so long. I guess I did skip like 2 or 3 days of working on it, but still, like the machine keeps jamming up. Now I'm gonna start on the collar because the zipper is done, the reattachment to here is done, everything is getting done. I don't know what day it is, but here's where I'm at. It might be the next day because it took me so long. I don't even know what I was on the last time. I did the collar. It's not done yet, so I still need to fold it. like right here and actually have it like completely finished up, but like my machine can't go through that because it's so thick, so it can barely make it through these. And like I couldn't finish it off the way on the video suggested, so I just kind of had to finish it off like that. And I don't know if that looks good, but also I feel like it blends in okay. I do kind of like how it makes the sleeves like puff out, like makes them define. So I cut off the sleeves. This sleeve isn't done, but this sleeve is done. It's a tad too tight, and there's a hole right here. I think I missed something. But yeah, it's a tad too tight. So I got elastic in it, so it is stretchy, but I need to like undo that part and make it less tighter if I can. Well, not if I can, I have to, because it's very tight on the sleeve. It's uncomfortable, and I really want the dress to be wearable and comfortable. And what else I did over here is that I bought in some fabric over here. Like I took some in because it was so wide, so I had to bring some in, so that really helps it more fitted. And I need to do that over here too, like get these edges and bring it in. So yeah, I need to loosen this sleeve, do the other sleeve, hem the skirt, finish the collar, and I don't know if there's any other finishing touches I want on it. But okay, so like it's super thick and can't really sew through this because this might not be the best fabric for a collar. If I had like some really thin white fabric to use as the collar, like this, then that would have been ideal fabric for the collar. So the thing about the collar is not that it can't have a collar, it's just that this type of fabric is not ideal for a collar because of how much sewing you have to do on it, and it's just way too thick to go through a lot. So yeah, I need to finish the sleeves, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow, another day on the dress. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make some hot cocoa, and I'm gonna watch Avatar, the cartoon one, the only one, and let's hope that we can finish this dress tomorrow because it's taking too long. And here is the end result of the dress. Can y'all believe what it looked like before? And I got the little tie in the back. You see? And the collar. Y'all, I've been making this dress like all week, and it's been rainy and cloudy, and it's finally sunny today. So, and look, the double circle skirt. The dress was definitely not this flowy before. Y'all, this came out so much better than I expected. Like, look at this shape. I just wish I added pockets, but after all that time it took, I was just ready to get it done. I hemmed the bottom, I pressed the bottom, it's got lining. I'm wearing like a little white cami underneath, so that kind of like helps with the lining in the top. But look at the sleeves. The sleeves came out just right. I actually really like the dress. It came out better than I expected. Like, I really did take my time with this and it paid off. The sleeves aren't too tight. No hole over here. No hole over here. Everything is good. Okay, so you can kind of see that, but that's all right. It kind of just adds the puffiness, so it's kind of hard to tell. I like how poofy it is. Remaking the skirt into a double skirt was such a good idea. The only thing is the way the skirt was constructed before. I kind of got a seam here, but like that's kind of hard to tell. And I can wear it with these shoes and my little white gloves. It's kind of like a thrift flip because I made it from an old dress. So it's kind of like a thrift flip, but it really did go so good that I'm satisfied with the result that I don't feel the need to have the House of CB dress anymore. Like, it's pink. I would like it in white, and I feel like I could do this again and get the correct fabric because the House of CB one, I don't know if it's cotton or polyester, but it's like a crisp type of fabric. They also use like thin lace ribbon. I used fabric, which made it even more thick to sew through. So if I had like lace little ribbon, that would have made it much more easier. I still found a way to make it work and it still looks good. Like, I like the collar. The collar is the dress. The dress already having this triangle shape was such a good deal. And I paid $45 for this at the vintage shop, and the house is like $300. So we did a good job. $300 in 1 week of our time. I definitely think I could have got it done faster. Like, at some point I realized this is stretch fabric and I did need to use a zigzag stitch. When I switched to a zigzag stitch, adjusted the tension a bit more, that really did help go through it more smoothly eventually. So that's what I really should have did since the beginning, but I'm still becoming familiar with sewing. So as I keep going, I can get things done faster. I use the Singer traditional, very basic machine, but getting the job done. This is the first of many. This came out so good, y'all. I can wear this. I can wear this out. I'm gonna take pictures soon for my Instagram in this dress, so follow me on Instagram so you can see the aesthetic pictures in the dress. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.